Good day, human Latiosites. This is the LatiosAzurill, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Omega Ruby Unlock. Here we are in Verdanturf Town. Last time, we went after some legendary Pokemon. And this time, we're going to continue doing that. So, first of all, I'm going to see if there are any kind of Pokeballs or whatnot to buy. And it is very late right now. But hey, it is what it is. Yeah, and Nest Balls I don't think we really need. I think probably we're better off with Dusk Balls, but we're not in Fauerber Town right now, so that's whatever. That said, let's turn on the Wi-Fi so we can, I don't know, get O-Powers from people. That would be kind of convenient. Also, we have some legendary Pokemon to go looking for, so hopefully we can manage to find some of them. Alright, so we are connecting to the internet. Alright. Let's do this. So we're going to use that Eon Flute, and we're going to let Cole take us to a Mirage spot, hopefully. Hopefully there are legendary Pokemon in different places, hopefully. Because certain legendary Pokemon only appear at certain places at certain times. So you know what, let's head to this place. The Pathless Plains. Or Pathless Plain, that is. Just plain old pathless. No path, I guess, I don't know. Either way, the Pathless Plain. We're gonna land here, and we feel a piercing gaze sizing us up. That seems a little bit intimidating. Not gonna lie. A little bit on the intimidating side. That said, I am gonna go use an O-Power. So let's use Capture Power level. I want to use 2 or 3. I'll use level 3. Why not? I have a feeling this might be a little bit difficult to catch. So I'm also going to be leading off with Metagross, because Metagross so far has been doing a good job with getting legendaries. So Mysterious Ring is floating in the air. Let's put our hand in the hole. So with that, here we go! So, Cobalion appeared. So we're going to be leading off with Metagross. Alright, let's Mega Evolve, and Iron Head's resisted, so I think we can just go for Iron Head, to be honest. I don't think that it'll KO. Hopefully it doesn't. But it's definitely resisted, so, I mean... Oh, let me get the flinch. Alright, you know what? I think another Iron Head, unless we crit, it won't KO. Alright. It's gonna return the Iron Head favor, it seems, but since we outsped, we don't have to worry about it taking us down, or at least us getting flinched, that is. We're gonna go for a holdback just to get it down to 1 mere hit point. That was a crit. That's the best you got, Cobalion? Really? That's the best you got? I'm gonna go for a Dusk Ball since it is nighttime. And it's an option. So why not? Come on, stay on the ball, please. That would be way too easy. Okay! Someone get me a Staples Easy button because that was easy. Okay, Metagross, nice job. With that, Metagross grew to level 67. And Galley grew to level 67 as well. So, Cobalion's dad is going to be added to the Pokédex. It is the Iron Will Pokemon. Really cool. It has a body and heart of steel. Its glare is sufficient to make even an unruly Pokemon obey it. So let's give you a nickname. I'm going to be naming you... I don't know. Cody the Cobalion. So that Cody is going to go to box 2. let's look for another place, because that was actually kind of easy. Almost too easy. Alright, let's head to the Nameless Cavern. Maybe we can actually make it within 3 minutes. If we can actually get to a legendary Pokemon, if one's there, before the capture power wears off, that would be awesome. I'm pretty sure capture power just wore off now. Clear air surrounds the area, making you feel strong. Okay. The mysterious ring is floating in the air. Let's put our hand deep in the hole. So, I believe the capture power level 3 is still up, and with that, a Zelf has appeared. Or is it Azelf? I really don't care. So, let's do this. Let's let Metagross Mega Evolve and hold back. Don't use all your strength, hold back a little bit, but I think we can put some real power into this punch. So, let's do this. Alright, so an attack has been foreseen. That could be a little bit of an issue, but not too much. We do resist it. So, Uproar. That thing isn't going to be falling asleep anytime soon. But, you know, I'm going to go for a holdback one more time, just to bring it down to 1 HP. It's going to keep on going for that Uproar, which isn't going to do very much to us at all. We are going to get hit by that Future Sight, but it's going to do almost nothing to us. Actually, it did a little bit, did 20 HP. But that was a crit, though. That was a crit. So I'm going to go for a Dusk Ball here. Doesn't really matter that it's nighttime too much, because this is inside of a cave. At least I'm pretty sure it doesn't matter that it's nighttime. But we do have that capture power level 3 up, and that is going to secure the next capture. That level 3 capture power really makes a difference. Oh my goodness. So that Azelf's data is going to be added to the Pokédex. The Willpower Pokemon. Known as the being of willpower, it sleeps at the bottom of a lake to keep the world in balance. Really cool Pokemon. I actually kind of like it. I like Uxie a little bit more, but I do like Azelf, though. Don't get me wrong. So I will be giving you a nickname, and that will be... I don't know. Zolufina. So Zolufina is gonna go to the PC in box 2. So Zolufina is now in the PC. Alright, the capture power wore off, but trust me, that capture power did more than enough to be worth it. Since that was actually really quick. That said, let's use the Eon Flute and be on our way somewhere. Because here we go. Alright, you know what, let's actually get some more Dusk Balls, since I think they might be helpful at nighttime. So let's hit the Valorber Town for now. I mean, all things considered, we probably have time because, well, we only have so many O-Powers. I mean, the O-Powers do expire after a time, so you never really do know, I guess. But either way, I think we should actually heal up. I mean, it doesn't hurt to heal up, I suppose. But that was really, really easy, to be honest. Hey man, I still have some honey, take this. Alright, so with that we obtained some honey. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. That said, I'm gonna see if we can buy any of those. I don't think we need any Quick Balls, but we can get Dusk Balls. So, Dusk Balls are, I mean, they're moderately expensive, but I'd say they're somewhat worth it, considering. So we had a hatching power up, but that just expired. I'm not too disappointed because I don't really care that much about hatching right this second. It's not like I'm doing any shiny breeding right this second. Because, well, I do occasionally, so if you guys send me any hatching power, thank you. That's always appreciated. But for right this second, I'm going to move Cody here with the other Swords of Justice. I mean, we do have a Keldeo, but that's a different story. It's an event Pokemon. So we are going to, of course, need these three, because they are kind of important for something. So, how are we doing with O-Powers? Did we get any regenerated O-Power stuff? I think, maybe. Oh wow, okay, so we can actually use another level 3, actually. That's not bad. So, you know what? I think I'm going to do this. We're going to use Ralph and this Zekrom that I have. I was able to get... basically just got it off, I think it was GTS, from someone named DOT Black, whatever. It isn't from... well, from Hoenn. It originated, I'm guessing, from Unova. But whatever, it works. So, let's do this. I'm going to take Ralph and Zekrom out of the PC, so... unfortunately, I'm going to have to leave Gallade and call in the PC while we do this, but... things happen. So, let's do this. Let's use the Eon Flute and try to find a legendary Pokemon. Because at this point, we're going to actually have Pokemon in our team in order to actually, well, in our party specifically, in order to actually find legendary Pokemon. So, there should be a particular cave somewhere. The only problem is, I don't remember exactly where it is. It is a Mirage spot, so... and I think we need both Zekrom and Reshiram in our team for this, I think. I want to see if I can find the cave. The Gnarled Den. Alright, here we are. So, let's land here. So it was right around where we started from, which is interesting enough. So here we are at the Gnarled Den. The area is filled with freezing pressure. That is intimidating, alright. Also, there is a key item on the ground here. The DNA Splicers. So, if you didn't already know what we're going after by me having Reshiram and Zekrom in my team, maybe that'll be a bigger hint. This is, of course, going to be Kyurem. So, we do have Reshiram and Zekrom on our team, which you do need in order to find, well, the Gnarled Den where Kyurem is. I am going to be leading off with Metagross. Hopefully Kyurem, I don't think it's going to have anything that's really going to be a problem for Metagross. Obviously, we can't go for an Iron Head or a Bullet Punch on this thing because, well, to be totally honest, it's going to probably KO. That said, let's do this. Let's go for a Capture Power level 3 because that seems to be broken, overpowered, and let's do this. Mysterious ring is floating in the air, something is visible deep in the hole. So let's put our hand in the hole. And with that, Kyurem appeared. So, we are leading off with Metagross, because I hope Metagross can handle this. I'm thinking we probably can, so let's hold back. Let's Mega Evolve and hold back. Mega Metagross has definitely been an asset when it comes to dealing with legendary Pokemon, I must say. So we're going to hold back on this thing. It's probably not even going to do half, so it doesn't... Dragon Breath is going to... Don't para, please. Of course you're going to para. Alright, so you're going to land your Paralysis. I don't really care that much. You're going to go for another Dragon Breath. With Resist is not going to do very much. You're not going to be fully parried. You're going to go for that hold back. All we have to do is lay another holdback, and it does not matter that Metagross will be paralyzed. It's gonna slow us down, too. Interesting. And Metagross is gonna be fully parried. That really kinda sucks, but that's okay. A slash. Really? That's the best you got? And Metagross is still fully parried. Great. All I need is Metagross to land one more holdback. One more. That's 3 turns in a row of fully paralysis. Wow, Metagross. Wow. After I complimented you. Okay, well with that, that's gonna bring the Kyurem down to 1 HP, so let's go for, not a Pokeball, I wanna go for a Dusk Ball. Dusk Ball seems to be working. It's a relatively good, interesting design, I think. Not my favorite Pokeball design, I like the Luxury Ball more, but hey, it works. So with that, that is actually going to be really easy. So with that, we actually have obtained Kyurem. So Metagross, despite your paralysis 3 turns in a row, good job. So give a nickname to Kyurem, sure. Unfortunately, I did have a Kyurem on this game, so it's not going to be entered in the Pokedex right now. But I am going to give Kyurem a nickname, and that will be... I don't know, Yuri the Kyurem. So, Yuri is going to go to box 2. And the capture power didn't even wear off, because the capture power level 3, that is the gift that keeps on giving, only not quite. But, with that we have actually obtained Kyurem, which is really kind of interesting indeed. Definitely interesting indeed. So let's head to... I really don't care where we go. We're right around Fowlerburg Town, so you know what, I'll just go here. That's fine. I'm going to, I guess, switch our team up a little bit because we no longer need, well, Ralph and Zekrom in our party. Alright, capture power just wore off, but I'm okay with that. I would like to heal up, though. That would be appreciated, so I'll give the nurse our Pokemon here, and she will be happy to heal them up, which is really well. And I never realized that the little computer screen to the bottom right behind the nurse, that shows your Pokemon as well. I never noticed that before. Wow, things you realize when you play games a lot. Either way, I'm going to take our Pokemon back in our team. So, now we have Yuri the Kyurem. Okay, you were not originally ours, so you don't go here. So, with that, that is another legendary Pokemon we have. So how are we doing with O-Powers, exactly? We have 2. Well, I think we need at least, 3, or... No, we need 4, I think, in order to be able to use a level 1. Which, I mean, level 1 is not preferable, but it's something. So, I mean, I would like to be able to use a level 1 O-Power. What can we sell? Do we have anything that we have absolutely no need for that we can actually make some money on? A big pearl, whatever, you can have this. I don't like selling everything we have, like all of one particular item, but if we have more than one, I'm okay with selling it. I'm weird that way. I like having at least one of each item for some reason. You can call me compulsive, that's fine. I am what I am. So, we are going to have some money though, which is kind of nice to have. It's always good to have money every once in a while. I don't know, sometimes it's better than other times, but I really don't know what to say. Money is good to have when you're doing stuff. So, you know what? I think we probably should be able to go after a legendary Pokemon sometime soon, because this thing is loading, I think. Maybe. I don't know. Perhaps we should go after... There's only like a few more Mirage Spot Pokemon, to be honest. Well, there's Palkia we can go after, so we'd need these three. So you know what? I think I'm actually going to do that. So let's... Who are we going to put in the PC then? Because we need these three in order to do that. I mean, the thing is, I want to use Metagross if we're going to go after Palkia. But I'm not allowed to put Golden Keen in the PC. Metagross is our best bet, because Metagross can hold back down to 1 HP. Pika can paralyze, but I'd be a little bit risky, I think, to doing that. I'm not going to put money in the PC. That would just be... That would be a little bit less than what I want to do. I'd rather Muddy have... Well... I'd rather him, our starter, be in the PC, will be in our party. So I think our best bet is actually putting Pika in the PC. I think I kind of have to put Pika in the PC, to be honest. I really don't like the idea of doing that. So... I really don't like the idea of doing that, but there's really not much I can really do about that, to be honest. Well... Guess we gotta do what we gotta do. So, I am going to do this then. So let's take Zolufona out of the PC. Mafe. And... Utilo. Sorry guys, I really didn't want to do it this way, but I kind of have to. So, you know how things are. Things happen, and that's, I mean, what can I say? What can I say? Things happen. So, how are we doing with the O-Powers now? We have 3, so we're almost at the point where we can do that. Almost, but not quite. Not quite yet. But I still have some hopes, hopefully. Maybe, perhaps, there's a chance. I don't know. So, I think we should probably... I don't know what to do. I'd like to wait until we can, you know, have enough power in order to use an O-Power to get Palkia. So, I mean, we have 3 right this second. Though, I don't really know for sure how long it would take us in order to, get Palkia? Well, in order for us to actually get Capture Power level 1 to work, because we need at least 4. So, I'm thinking for now we should probably wait a little bit. Not too long, just enough. Until we should be able to use a level 1. Because I'd rather not go up against Palkia with, well, only half a team and no... Well, how do I put this? No way to do it without a Capture Power? I'd rather use the Capture Power, especially if we don't have any chance of paralyzing it since we don't have Pika and all. So, I kind of think I want to do that. So, I mean, waiting is a little bit insane, but what can I say? Especially if no one's giving us any Capture Powers. It would be nice if we could get a Capture Power every once in a while. If we got a capture power, I'd leave right away. But whatever. You know what? Let's just do this. Capture power or not, we're gonna go look for this place. I have sat here and done nothing, I think, long enough. Let's do this. Alright, here is Jagged Pass, Rust Rift Tunnel. I don't think it's actually a mirage spot, actually. I'm pretty sure it's actually just a rift in the sky. Yep, it's a rift in the sky. So you know what? I'm actually going to head to Dewford Town and use the capture power from there. Because obviously I can't use a capture power while in the sky. It's a little bit on the crazy side. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. So, let's do this. Can't use the capture power quite yet, but we should be able to in a few seconds, hopefully. As soon as this thing is letting us do it. Alright, I think we're able to now. So let's do this. Let's use the capture power level 1. That seems about right. So, with that, let's actually head into the sky and do this. Sorry, it's a little bit late and I'm a little bit tired, so... Alright, so there's a huge gap in the sky. The space surrounding the gap is distorted, as if it had somehow been twisted. You want to fly into the gap? You bet we do. So here we go, into the sky! And Palkia appeared out of that rift in the sky. Here we go. So we're going to be leading off with Metagross. Alright. So, you know, let's Mega Evolve, and I want to hold back, just to be safe. Now, we can actually use a Net Ball in this thing, which might actually be useful. So we're going to go for a hold back right here, which is going to do less than half Hydro Pump. That's going to hurt, but I don't think it'll do too much. Yeah, I think it would need to be a crit in order to actually be a problem, to be honest. We should be okay. Spatial Rend, we can live that easily. It's resisted. It is stab, but it does kind of get to the point where I'm a little bit concerned about another Hydro Pump. I'm a little bit concerned that another Hydro Pump would do a little too much damage, to be honest. So I'm actually just going to use a Hyper Potion. I understand Hyper Potion does double what we actually need. So it's technically a waste, but I mean, what do you want me to do? Not be wasteful? That would be a little bit. Okay, that didn't go over so well. Let's just go for another hold back. I think you would need a crit in order to KO. Although I am a little bit tired. Alright, Hydro Pump, yeah, you would need a crit in order to KO. And there's your crit! Luckily the crit didn't KO, but I am gonna give you a Hyper Potion because crits happen and they happen at the worst possible times. What can I do? There's really not much I can do, is there? So we are gonna resist that, luckily, because that's, I mean, it is what it is. Let's do this. Let's go for a Net Ball. Since you are a water type, so this should help. I think this should work better than the Dusk Ball, actually. Here, come on. Can you stay in the ball, please? You're not going to stay in the ball. This is only a level 1 capture power up, not a level 3. You're going to go for another Hydro Pump. As long as you don't crit, we're okay. I'm a little bit afraid of a crit at this point. I'm gonna go for a lemonade. Not a full heal up, not like a hyper potion here. Just a lemonade, just a lemonade. I'm not gonna waste up all of our hyper potions. But you're going for another hydro pump. Perfect. Okay. Great. I'm gonna do another lemonade. Hopefully you're gonna go for like a spatial rend or something. Because I don't know what else to do here. I'm a little bit on the concerned side. I'm gonna go for another hydro pump. Great. Okay, well that did not do too much at all. So you know what? I'm just gonna go for another netball. Come on, Palkia, stay in the ball, please. Palkia, make my life easy, please. Please. Come on. You know you want to make my life easy. Maybe you don't want to make my life easy. I don't know. Great, Aura Sphere. That's gonna hurt a little bit. Not too much, but enough to make me concerned. Enough to concern me. So let's go for another lemonade. I'm probably gonna have to buy more drinks because I probably just need to buy more drinks. So there's another spatial rend. That's gonna hurt a little bit, not too much at all though. So I think we should be okay to just go for another net ball. I probably should go for the dusk ball. I thought net balls do more. I could be mistaken. And it looks as if, I mean, it worked well on Suicune, though he had more than, I think, a level 1 capture power-up, I think. Not that I can do anything about that. Alright, let's go for another lemonade, then. I'm afraid of Palkia going for the right move at the right time, which would be able to take down Metagross. And my number one priority is keeping... Yeah, there's the Earth Power. My number one priority is keeping Metagross alive, rather than catching the Palkia. Catching Palkia would be nice, but I do want to keep Metagross alive more than that. So let's try a timer ball. I don't think it's been 10 turns, has it been? It might have been. Either way, I would like to try to catch this thing. So Palkia, please stay in the ball. Nope, Palkia is going to be insolent about this. I can't do anything about it. Spatial Rend. That's going to probably bring me to the point that I'm going to be concerned about an Earth Power crit. Close enough. It's kind of close. I'm not going to cut it too close. I'd rather sell stuff and buy more potions than not do that and lose Metagross, because Metagross is worth more than money. Because there's the Earth Power, and you get the special D drop. Buddy, how's your special defense? 148 versus your 177. 235 physical versus 136. Objectively, I'm better off with Metagross, but at the same time, Metagross is weak to Earth Power. Now, these three would be immune to the Earth Power, but I'm pretty sure they probably don't have as great defense, I don't think. 148 versus 127, 137. Yeah, definitely not Zolufona, but Maef might be able to. I think I have to go into Muddy at this point, though. I really can't keep Metagross out because Earth Power is a problem. Because that special D drop is going to make a difference. Aura Sphere is going to be neutral, but it's not Stab. Now, unfortunately, we cannot Mega Evolve Muddy, though, at this point. I mean, not that we could, even if we didn't Mega Evolve Metagross, we couldn't Mega Evolve because I can't go for an attack on this thing. But I would really very much like to catch Palkia. So come on, Palkia, stay in the ball, please. Please, stay in the ball. Alright, Palkia, make my life difficult. That makes sense. Alright, you're gonna go for your Earth Power. It's gonna hurt a little bit. Just don't get the special D drop and we're okay. I'm a little afraid... Is Palkia out of Spatial Rends? I didn't count them. But... I'm afraid of a Spatial Rend hitting. Especially with Muddy down lower health. Because it would be Stab. Also Hydro Pump, but it could be out. Maybe that's why it's going for all these Earth Powers. But at the same time, I really can't risk Muddy. I really can't. I mean, even if it wasn't just that... I really care about my starter being alive and my Pokemon being alive. I don't know what we'd be able to do if I did lose Muddy at this point in the game. So, I need to be careful. If we don't get Palkia, we'll make it. We'll still make it through. But if we lose our Pokemon that are on our team that we rely on, we're gonna have some problems. So come on, Palkia, stay in the ball, please. Palkia is being difficult here. Palkia is making our life difficult. I should have probably waited even longer for us to be able to get a better O power up, or capture power, should I say, more specifically. If I would have waited a little bit longer, we could have actually set up another level 3 O power, but nope, I decided to be stupid about it. So, we're gonna get hurt by this Aura Sphere. It's not gonna do nearly enough to put us into danger zone, but at the same time, I'm not going to take any chances here, especially if you're going to Earth Power and get a special D-drop. I'm a little afraid to go back into Metagross, because Metagross doesn't want to take an Earth Power at its current state. So Aura Sphere is our best option for you to do, but I don't think you have that many of them to begin with, so you're going to eventually end up struggling to death, which is a problem. So, Dive Ball, that's only underwater though, it wouldn't help with just any water-type Pokemon. I'm going to try Net Ball again. Clearly, Timer Balls are not helping us out here. But come on, Palkia, please, please, in the ball. Even Suicune wasn't this bad. Okay, let's think. Look, think this over, Palkia. Think this over. You can live in a nice warm box. With some friendly Pokemon, get a nickname, have some friends, or you can live in this rift in space that somehow you ended up in. Your call. Unless I can capture you in this Pokeball, in which case then it's my call. However, for now it's your call. You can choose to stay in the Pokeball, or whatever kind of Pokeball I choose to throw at you. Or you can choose to not. I don't know what to tell you. Alright, let's go for a Timer Ball, because these Net Balls are not helping. Come on, Palkia, please stay in the ball. Come on, come on, come on. Alright, that's 2. Nope! Nope, that's not gonna happen. Palkia, you're making my life difficult. Please stop making my life difficult. Please. Let's go for a Timer Ball. Alright, Palkia, please stay in the ball. That's 2. That's 3. Come on. Oh, so close. Alright, there's another Aura Sphere. I'm gonna have to heal up Muddy, aren't I? I kinda have to heal up now, don't I? Go for a Lemonade, not like a Hyper Potion, but still, I'm a little bit concerned. And by a little bit, I mean, I'm concerned. There's the Earth Power. That's why I can't go into Metagross. Don't get the special D-drop, please. Alright, Palkia. Come on. Come on. We've had such an easy time earlier with legendary Pokemon. Now Palkia is making our life difficult. Eventually, it's going to end up struggling itself to death, and then I don't know what we're going to do because... well, I don't know how many chances we get. I should have actually healed up here instead of going for a Timer Ball. Please, Timer Ball, work. Come on, Palkia. I don't know what I can agree to do, but I'll give you a nice nickname. I only gave that agreement to Terrakion, and I'm not that great at giving nicknames and all, but I'll give you a nickname. I'll call you something interesting, probably. And I can't even paralyze this thing, although I don't think I would want to go into Pika with this thing having Earth Power and all. And now it's just spamming Earth Power, because I'm pretty sure it's out of everything else. Do I just go for the Master Ball? No, I can't go for a Master Ball in this thing. Come on. Come on. Palkia, please stay in the ball. Please stay in the ball. 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 Yes! There we go! So with that, we have obtained Palkia. Nice job, Muddy. You didn't do too much, but you did it well, whatever you were doing. So with that, Palkia's data is added to the Pokedex. Alright, so Palkia is the spatial Pokemon. It is said to live in a gap in the spatial dimension parallel to ours. It appears in mythology. Pretty cool Pokemon. So, let's give you a nickname, and that will be... I don't know. Palmer the Palkia. Whatever. So, Palmer is gonna go to box 2. Fair enough indeed. Alright, so let's go somewhere. Let's land in Dewford Town. Because it's here. I really can't think of any other reason off the top of my head. Well. So, capture power is gonna wear off. That is fine. How many capture powers do we have left? Yeah, we can't use another capture power, and it would be a level 1. I don't want to use a level 1 again. I'd rather just wait until next time at this point, because I don't know. That said, let's actually take these Pokemon back into our team. So, let's do this. Alright. So we do have Palmer the Palkia, who is going to come into play next time, probably, because we're going to need him to do some work for us here. Because we are also going to be needing this Dialga. It's Japanese, but we're still going to need it. Because in order to get Giratina, you need Palkia and Dialga. I'm telling you this now because I don't know. Whatever. So, you guys, I mean, those of you who didn't already know that, now you do. Those of you who did know that, well, you knew that already. So, I guess next time we're going to go looking for Giratina. I think we should heal up right now, just because healing up is probably not a bad idea for us to do. And next time we probably, I don't know, recording this late, I'm not a huge fan of it. I get kind of tired. But at the same time, I mean, it is a little bit on the late side, and, well, it's a little bit late, and I do get tired, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if I'm gonna want to record this late that often. It does get a little bit, how do I put this? I lose my train of thought a lot. That said, next time I think we're going to be going after, well, I guess more Pokemon. Big surprise. I can't think of that many more legendary Pokemon though. I know there's Giratina, and we need to go into the sealed chamber and unlock the Regis, which I don't think I'm going to be able to do. Obviously, I can't go against Regis next time because I don't have a Wailord or a Relicanth. I'm probably going to have to go get one of those. I might do it on screen, I might do it off screen, I really don't know. Obviously, they're not going to be legal encounters, but we will need them in order to do that. It's very similar to the Ruby and Sapphire method. Of course, there also is that added bonus of Regigigas, but that's a whole different issue. We'll get to that when we get to that, which is probably not going to be next time, but it will be coming up soon. So, next time, I guess we're going to go after probably Giratina and whatever else happens to come our way. Maybe it'll be legendary, maybe it won't. Maybe we'll start setting up for the Regis. Who really knows? The sky is the limit. Not just the sky. Antimatter is the limit. So, thank you for watching. As always, like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.